Hello and welcome to the Spaghetti Junction podcast. My name is Bruce.
My name's Gareth.
We talk about things, and yes, today we really don't know where it's going to go.
What's happening today, champ?
Well, every now and then, Gareth and I decide that we're just going to do a very, very unscripted, unplanned talk, and things tend
Well,
to
just wherever it goes, it
chat.
goes.
Just yeah, exactly. Just sort of.
So be
So
prepared for the next.
that's why I suggested we didn't even sort of do a catch up before we start recording because we normally do.
Yeah, well, be prepared if you do know us, even so slightly, for some bizarre, slightly uh, good,
Yeah.
weird, strange. Who knows where it's going to go? So we've we've gone on many tangents with these conversations. Now we only do them once in a while. I think the last we did them
Yeah,
was
we don't. Yeah, we don't do them very often.
like 20 episodes ago, 25 episodes ago. So I was like, yeah, let's just give it a shot.
Yeah,
Because we have been working ourselves hard with all these super serious, hardcore topics. So we just thought, oh, I just said,
yeah, definitely.
we need a break.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to keep it light and just
So,
do
um,
whatever.
yes. So you wanted to, I guess to get the conversation rolling, you wanted to, we were having a chat about, the bike show. What is it called again with you McGregor in it?
Yeah, so you could call it the Long Way series that Ewan McGregor and Charlie Borman have been doing. If people
Oh,
don't know
what?
what that is, the actor Ewan McGregor and his friend Charlie Borman, um, quite a number of years ago, decided that they were going to ride around the world on BMW motorcycles. And then very spontaneously decided that they would turn it into a documentary and ended up having a film crew go with them. And it was a massive hit. And since then, they've done a few different sort of long way shows. So that first one was
Yeah.
called Long Way Round. Then they did Long Way Down from Scotland to Cape Town, through Africa and that. And then they did Long Way Up when they went from the very southern tip of South America to Los Angeles. And that was interesting because they did it on electric Harley Davidson motorcycles. So that was cool.
Is this
And
now
now
another long way somewhere else now?
now they've called it the Long Way Home. I don't recall. So Ewan's from Scotland, Charlie's from England. They're starting in either one of those countries. They're going from England to Scotland, but through 17 other countries.
Oh, 17.
Yeah, yeah, 17 other countries in total. Through
What?
basically, yeah, so they're basically going through Europe. They're leaving from either England or Scotland, going through Europe up to the Scandinavian, Northern European countries, and then coming around and finishing again.
Finishing where? Back where they started.
Either in Yeah, well, either in Scotland or England. I can't remember. They're
Okay,
leaving from
so
they leave from one of their homes and come back to the other one's home.
that's good. That's quite a trip. Seven.
And what's cool about it is they're doing it on vintage, very unpredictable motorcycles that they might have a lot of trouble with. So they're not doing the modern
Oh,
adventure biking thing.
so they're basically doing a new idea, but they're making it a little bit fresh because they're changing their motorbikes, basically.
Yeah, and it won't be. I mean, it's
So
all
it's not
through
the
Europe.
same
So
boring. So it won't be the same kind of thing. Okay.
yeah, and it also won't be. It's all through Europe, so they probably won't be doing a huge amount of like off-road riding, like adventure
No.
riding, and that'll be an interesting one. The cinematography looks amazing. They've obviously got the same. I'm sure they brought the whole team back together. The producers, they use a very specific cameraman who was with them from the start, and he's just a freaking genius.
Yeah.
So, oh man, I knew they were doing it, but obviously radio silence on social media. They didn't share anything. And then suddenly I saw the Instagram post, like they're sitting there going, right, now we can announce it.
So when does it start
So
up? When are they going to show it?
I'm not sure. It's coming out on Apple TV quite soon.
Okay.
So yeah, so well, I'm
Apple
so looking
screen.
forward to that. Yeah. Um, Charlie Borman's done one on his own. He's done a couple on his own as well. He's done the Dakar Rally. He's done, so there's those as well. But it's nice to watch the guys doing it together like that. So
Yeah,
yeah,
and that's the.
it's going to be an
I
interesting one.
remember. I remember the one when they did the electric bike one. That was interesting.
It was. It was. I still enjoy it. I've still got it, and I watch it from time to time. So yeah.
Yeah, there were a lot of people. It was a series though, which I was reading up that there was a bunch who were diehard motorcycle, as in like you don't go electric, you go full power, you throw in the petrol, you make as much noise as you can, and that's how it should be. Um, and then obviously then there was the other side, like the whole thing with the electric and saving the world one
Yeah.
pulse at a time. That was um and it I always have an issue with electric cars or with people. No, I was going to say with people with electric cars, but no, they are wonderful people that want to save the world. Although, as we've had a discussion quite a while ago about
Yeah.
a few podcasts ago about
Yeah.
electric cars and electric knots and um tell me so I actually wanted to jump into that quickly, but reversing a little bit,
Hmm.
what was your views on the whole thing of the bikes, not being your, the electric bikes versus the normal run of the mill
Um.
bikes?
Just are we talking specifically the
The
television
series,
show and where my
the
reaction?
series. Yeah,
Oh,
just that.
okay. Honestly, I didn't. I wasn't all like, "Arr, arr, arr," about no, But I was very impressed with how the bikes did, because the whole electric car thing has been happening for quite a while, but no one, the electric bike thing has been, that's not as prevalent,
Yeah.
And I've got to be honest, from what I learned on that show, it seemed like Harley Davidson really sort of spearheaded the whole movement. And what they came up with for that trip was, they were pretty impressive. So the bikes did well. Obviously, struggled with charging and stuff like that,
Yeah.
um, but I it didn't really I didn't really think too much about it. I thought it was a cool new concept. You could see, like, yeah, okay, it's going to take a while for that to catch on, and that. Um, but as far as other companies trying to do it, it doesn't seem like other companies are really, really pushing it a lot, other than what Harley Davidson did.
Yeah, I think
Um,
yeah, there definitely has to be a market for it.
yeah,
And I
and
don't
especially
know
for like, yeah,
with the bikes, it's kind of like a lot of people, part of the whole, allure of the bikes is the noise and the whole, they can hear me
yeah,
coming 5 kilometers down the back of the road kind of thing.
yeah. I had
So
to
when you
I had
go,
to laugh. I watched
you know,
the yeah, I was watching a video as this guy was just bombing it on a motocross track on an electric motocross bike,
yeah,
and it was impressive. I mean, you could see this thing all there, but the sound is like the whole
yeah,
time.
I know.
It's just like, really?
Yeah,
So look, I'm not going to deny that electric vehicle technology is incredible from what I've seen.
yeah,
Um, Electric supercars are something to contend with. Electric bikes it's going to be part of our lives in some way, or in some shape or form. But as far as saving the planet, I don't think so. I think that we're still gonna be using petrol driven stuff for a long time. So
yeah, true.
I think
Yeah, I mean,
I
the
think the
only,
electric vehicle thing and the electric bike thing, it's just going to be another option for people. If you want it, it's there. kind of
Well, I
thing.
mean, it's like
That's what I feel.
the electric bicycles. There's a lot around here, and
E-bikes,
you just
they're impressive,
yeah.
eh?
But
Yes,
now here's the
like.
thing. Now, how lazy can you get? It's like you
Mhm.
buy a bike, so part of it, I would imagine, is so you can be fit. Not for everybody, but for a portion of people, part of the joy of riding the bike is the exercise,
Yeah.
and the whole kind of thing going along with that. Well, and now a lot of the bikes, you're just like literally from the bottom of the road up the hill, just and going again. Look, they are impressive, but it just makes me think as to what how much electricity is too much electricity.
Yeah.
So that's completely random. The only electric thing which I trust in my house is my toothbrush, and that's still not sure about that one either. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe does the electric bike thing sort of bridge the gap between, maybe it's for people who don't want to go fully motorized and full motorcycle, and they want to ride something that's a little bit, that's almost like a motorcycle, but maybe they don't need a license for it, but it can bomb along at about the same speed. I don't know. Do you need licenses for those types of electric bikes that keep up with traffic?
Well, you're not allowed to put it in traffic. That's
Okay.
not legal.
Tell that to the guy I saw on William Nicol the other day. Good grief, the guy bombed through traffic on an electric bike. It's coming on from four ways. This guy shot past me. I'm like, what?
Just a normal electric bicycle.
Yeah, but then again, this is South Africa.
That's
no one follows the rules here anyway.
No, that's definitely not a legal thing. You can't ride a bike.
Yeah. So yeah, because I think you guys have got you've got structured bike lanes and stuff in New Zealand, or do you?
I was about to say we have structured laws. Yes, we do. It's very different.
Yeah, and people actually follow them and respect the rule of law.
The majority of the time, people follow the laws.
Majority.
It really depends. It depends on on the day, but yeah, in general, we like to follow rules here. Mostly. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that new TV show. We'll see when that comes out. The trailer's done its job of looking pretty good. So we'll see.
I'm going to show you a video.
Welcome to North Queensland, Australia. Fancy a swim in a tropical paradise?
You can't do that here because there's crocodiles.
Oh, but don't worry, they made a sign. You'd think there'd be signs everywhere in this tourist hotspot, right? Nah, there's just the one. And some beaches don't even have any because they mainly just use word of mouth around here.
Oh, apparently there's massive prehistoric beasts out there, so just take care.
She'll be right. No, but your safety is important, so tourists are advised to remain at least 10 metres from the water's edge because no crocodile is going to walk 11 metres for a meal, right? As a bonus, they've also got stingers. Doesn't sound too bad though, right? Well, actually, stingers is just Australian for the most deadly marine animal known to mankind. But, stingers is a good name too. I mean, it's like calling crocodiles nibblers. Oh, but they've already got a nickname for them. They've taken the term saltwater crocodiles, dispensed with the more integral part of the term, crocodiles, to leave a vague colloquialism that could be used to describe literally any marine animal. In the shallows and a local notifies you that there's some salties round, don't just assume he's talking about dolphins or some form of innocuous mollusk, because actually he's referring to giant flesh-eating reptiles. But don't let just this dissuade you. They've got other stuff too. Like the oldest tropical rainforest in the world. Oh, just be careful of deadly snakes and spiders. Oh, and this bird that may as well be a velociraptor.
have a go.
Queensland, Australia. The best part is you won't need to pay a one-way fare because chances are you won't return.
That was a that was an advert that was made by a local, by a Kiwi, for the great advertisement of Australia. We always have this
Okay.
yeah, we have this thing between the Aussies and the Kiwis on the side of the world,
Yeah.
where like one is one is better off than the other kind of thing,
Okay.
It's always yes, I was watching that. I was like, that's actually really true. The one thing here, which is also a big thing, is because we don't have snakes. We definitely have spiders, but we don't have any form of snakes. Once in a while, there'll be an amphibious snake.
Yeah.
Amphibious snake that'll
Yeah.
like that'll arrive on the tide kind of thing, just like randomly. But in general, we get no snakes whatsoever. Which
I've seen. I've
Yeah.
seen quite a few. I always see the memes about there's like everything in Australia is trying to kill you all the time, kind of thing. That's kind of like the running joke.
yeah, pretty much.
I'm
Yeah,
not surprised.
exactly.
Geez, yeah.
No, they've got a no. So I mean, on here, really deadly insects and stuff. I always laugh though. I when somebody will get all panicky about a spider that's maybe like that, like maybe this big kind of thing, and then
Yeah.
I always show them pictures of the rain spider from South Africa, and
Oh yeah.
yeah, that should stop people worrying about spiders for the rest of their lives. If they think the little ones here are big, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, and not that the rain spider can actually do anything for you, do anything to you. It's just big, and you don't
it's
want to
just
see one
bloody
in your house.
scary.
Yeah.
I mean, does the rain spider like actually hurt you or not at all?
Apparently, no. They're not actually. They're harmless. They're just big and scary.
And that's it.
Yeah, pretty much. So thank goodness. Touch wood. I haven't actually seen one this year, which is quite nice.
Oh, let me actually pull up one quickly. Oh, that's delightful. Let me just see if I can find one for us to.
I think this don't the Australians have the huntsman spider or something, which is probably even bigger.
Look at this name.
Oh, I can't look at these.
Super clearly, yeah, that one. Yeah, that one right there, actually. Let me just try and pull it up a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. That, my friends, is let me just see if I can find the other picture of it. It's a lot better. Let me just share the screen of the other one, which is where are you? Oh, there we go. That's the one. That's the one. So when people are all concerned about it, it's like, but now I wonder why it's so big if it's not poisonous. Like, what's it do?
I think you know what? I think I think God was just having fun, and he's like, I'm gonna make something that makes these humans freak out
for no apparent reason.
I know I'm a loving God, but I've also got a sense of humor. I think it's God's sense of humor.
Very nice. What is your?
It's like the one.
Yeah. Go. It's fine.
It's like the one evening I came home. This was years ago, and I'd had a long day of teaching. I mean, I think I taught from the morning to the evening. I hadn't had a break, and I was just tired, man. I came home. All I wanted to do was just have a cup of coffee and some supper and just chill and whatever. And I come in and switch my light on, and I look up on the curtain helmet, and there's the biggest freaking rain spider I've ever seen in my life. And I'm like, if I don't do something about this now, I'm going to look back in 10 minutes and he'll be gone, and then that will freak me out even more. So I spent my coffee and half my dinner time trying to get rid of this damn spider. That was not a pleasant evening. Anyway, what are you going to ask?
Anyways, seeing as you brought up that Australia has the most dangerous animals that can kill you, I'm going to pop up this article that I'm going to scroll through. You can probably see it, huh?
Australia's dangerous and top 30. Yes. Okay.
Oh, there we go. So we have a top 30 of Australia's dangerous animals with pictures just to make us even happier. We have danger rating 10 out of 10, the boxfish. Yes.
The box jellyfish, jellyfish
is super, super dangerous. I'm pretty sure that's something which you can die from pretty fast. If you, but I still, and I don't want to find out, but supposedly if someone pees on the sting mark on your body, it'll take out the venom or something.
I have heard of that. Yes.
I can't say there's no like practical proof that that so and so whipped out and peed on his buddy's leg or her buddy's leg and it survived. I mean, his leg survived and they survived, but so we have a box jellyfish. A honeybee supposedly is a danger rating 9 out of 10. Now, I don't know how vicious their honeybees are.
Well, if you're badly allergic, then obviously, but I mean,
that can be. But I mean, maybe because the honeybees are in Australia, it makes them double as hardcore. Maybe that's it.
There's normal honeybees, and then there's Australian honeybees, and they're just badass.
Exactly. We have a Irukandji.
The heck is? It looks like another jellyfish.
It looks like a jellyfish, and that's supposedly, what is it? Okay, I'm actually going to tell you because I'm curious what it is. It's a jellyfish, yeah. It's an Irukandji, which is probably the wrong way of spelling it. I mean, of saying it.
Yeah.
And these have been known to cause fatal brain hemorrhages.
You'll see.
Typically sending between 50 to 100 people into hospital each year. It's one of Australia's most deadliest creatures. Well, there we go.
You realize this is doing nothing for Australian tourism right now.
Exactly. That's exactly my point. We have the bull shark, which is obviously sharks are dangerous. That's fair enough. We have an eastern brown snake, which is I believe we got like an 8 out of 10 danger. Eastern brown snake. We have this saltwater crocodile, which was mentioned in that beautiful video.
Salty, mate.
Now here's a spider. Holy shit! Look at that.
Ooh.
That is the Sydney funnel web spider, or the Atrax robustus. Even that name is scary. Atrax robustus. Because robustus, the word that I get out of that is robust, and robust it means it can handle a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it can take a beating and dish it out. So
now, supposedly this is the world's deadliest spider. Called
the funnel web spider. Okay.
The funnel web spider. So that's in Australia. They just have they just happen to have the deadliest spider in the world.
Yeah.
A funnel. So, and it says that there are 35 species of tunnel of these things. Of funnel web. Look at these little buggers.
Yeah.
See, that's a good reason not to move to Australia.
Yeah.
And it says that people know within minutes that they are going to die or are in deep trouble. Death has occurred with funnel webs in 15 minutes.
Wow. Oh my word.
It says that the ultra hold on, I can never say these big ass words. Altrexin protein contained within the funnel web venom is responsible for its severe effects on the nervous system. It shorts out the synapses in the nerves and halts the relaxation cycle. So you can't
You can't run away. Flip.
Oy vey. Then we have things like the blue-ringed octopus, the common death adder. I like how it says it's just a common one. It's just a common
Yeah, it's not the specialized death adder.
No, it's just a common one. We have one called the cone shells. It must be a water snake. Not that I can actually get a freaking link up to what it is, but there's a cone shells it's called. Oh, it's a snake. It's a water snake. It's a water snake.
Okay. Does it live? Is that an actual shell or not? Does it live in a shell?
Who lives under the water, but under the shell? Block no. Nice. Well, I mean, I can't. I'm going to actually have to do a whole search on this one. Cone shells. I'll tell you, it looks like it. Well, I mean, no, that's a cone shell snake. Is that what we said? Yes, cone shell
Must
snake.
be, yeah. It must be. It must be a snake that
Here we go.
uses these.
So cone snails are known as cone snails.
Oh, snails.
No, but this is a cone shell. I'm so confused because the only thing which I can find on here on cone shells is a cone shell snail, and they're venomous that inject their prey with the paralyzing toxin via harpoon-like teeth.
That's probably what that is then.
So there's this little dude in the water that will that has harpoon-like sheep. Hello. Harpoon-like. Yeah, that's right. Australia, everything's dangerous, even the sheep.
Even the sheep. The sheep carry harpoons.
Harpoons, bro.
They're whaling. They're whaling sheep.
My gosh. So that's a snake. That's scary. Then you obviously have all your other snakes. Yep. And then there's another snake. Oh, hold on. There's another snake. This is why you don't get near.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, look, and there's another shark. Oh, surprise, surprise.
Then we have another shark. Then we have another snake with a name called the tiger snake. So it's like it's a snake. It's scary, but now it's a tiger snake. So it's even doubly scary. And they throw in another shark and another snake. Let's just throw in a blue bottle for the sake of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, then we have the lionfish.
Oh, yeah.
Quite something.
Yeah.
But I know if you do stand on them, it is quite painful.
Yeah, that's a scary bugger, that one. You see.
The lionfish. They are. I'm going to pull up something quickly. So they can grow up to 18 inches long. They have fleshy tentacles above their eyes and below their mouths. As you do. As you do. Spines. Holy crap. Fan-like pectoral fins, separated dorsal spines, and then they also have, just in case, if you get it really, really bad, 3 anal spines.
Well,
just in case you miss their fronts, their sides, everything else, they're like, nah, buddy, we have you. We have actually 3 anal spines. So you think you missed us the first time you stepped on us. Holy crap.
Jeez, like.
And if those 3 anal spines don't get you, there are 6 to 7 anal soft rays.
Okay.
Don't know what a soft ray will do to you, but supposedly soft rays are also bad for you.
Jeepers.
So they have soft rays as well, all on their butts. This is why Australia is very dangerous. If you have something that can kill you by its butt, That's not good. Hold on, there's another snake. Oh wait,
Oh, look.
there's another snake.
Oh,
Wait,
jeez.
oh, there's another snake.
Oh,
Oh,
oh my word.
and there's a redback
Oh,
spider.
another spider.
They're not very nice. Then we have a stonefish. Even the fish
Yeah.
in Australia are scary.
Yeah, no, why would you even? You know what?
I mean, come on.
You know what? This is why Brendan doesn't leave the house.
Doesn't leave the house. Brendan, for anybody who doesn't know, he's one of our really good friends. He lives in Australia right now.
He works from home. I think he made the best decision.
That's true. And then we have a
She's
fish that looks all nice and cute. But I can guarantee you, toadfish. I'm going to tell you about this smooth toadfish. The smooth toadfish dangerous. Let's see if it tells me if it is dangerous or not. Yes, they are extremely dangerous and poisonous to humans if what? Consumed.
Oh, okay. So you can at least step on it, and it won't hurt you. But you gotta actively eat it.
I think its butt isn't that dangerous. Yes, as our last one. Yeah. So supposedly, if you do want to eat it, which why I don't know you would, but it contains a thing called TTX, which is a potent neurotoxin that blocks nerve signals and can cause paralysis and death.
Yeah, fun.
No,
sure. He must be a rage at parties, eh? Flip.
Exactly. No money kissing going on with those guys. That's for sure.
What is the? I just had a thought. What is the special fish? Is it like a blowfish or something where it's a delicacy that you can eat, but you've got to prepare it in such a way so that the poison doesn't get into the food? Is it the blowfish that I'm talking about?
The blowfish. That is correct. Yes, the blowfish.
Okay.
And it's only edible especially in Japan. They have it, but it has to be like a specialized trained chef. Because if you do it wrong and you make one wrong cut, pretty much die.
Yeah.
Which wouldn't surprise me if that's the national food of Australia. Just to add on to the death thing going on. Let's just I mean, it wouldn't surprise me.
Let's make the national food just as dangerous as everything else.
Exactly.
It's nothing like keeping with tradition, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Then we have a snake.
Another snake.
We have a paralysis, a tick. Oh, what? Just when you thought stuff isn't scary enough, they have a tick. They have a tick. Now, a tick is a little bugger. Most people should know what a tick is. They have a tick that can paralyze you. So if you're having enough of an issue with these big ass spiders or these big ass, like snakes and sharks, now they're bringing you a tick, which is small. I want to actually know how small is a tick. Let's just go with this now. This is not all the ticks, but we're looking at about 3 millimeters long.
Yeah.
But okay, gross. After feeding, they can swell up to 9 to 10 millimeters.
Yeah, I mean, you see what happens when a tick is stuck to an animal, stuck to a dog or whatever. Oh, God, that's gross.
So, So that's now something to watch out for now. That's when you thought that you could see your problems in Australia. Now you have a tick that. And then we have an ant. Bull ants. By the way,
it's a nice break from the norm.
I know, isn't it nice? Eh? Bull ants. They can. I watched a show once in a while called Well, I mean, it's actually stopped now, but it was a show where somebody would go and find these like hardcore animals and would get a bite from them and see on the pain index of what the bites cause. Like it's like, as to like how much pain they could endure and like how close
Yeah.
they got to death.
Wow.
What is it with people or with humanity that either one wants to do that, or two wants to watch someone do that?
I think it's like we can't we have that fascination with that type of thing. It's an innate I think part of our darker side of our nature that we just
See,
you
you
see
just
videos of like people getting hurt and stuff on YouTube, and it's got like millions and millions of views.
yeah.
I
mean,
I
I
it's
wasn't
like
looking for that the philosophical view. I just thought because people are weird, but I mean,
oh well, no. Look, humans are flipping
we'll go
weird as
your
well.
way.
We're messed up as well. Totally.
Oh, it is. I mean, the amount of times when I just watch when I want to watch something that's just super light, I'll end up watching someone getting the crap scared out of them, which for that person that it is not funny at all. I will just sit and watch people getting jumped or jump scared or shouted or hilarious. And the videos that like do really well are those epic fails where you can watch someone hurt themselves but laugh at a safe distance kind of thing.
Yeah. I don't know. Some of those I'll watch, and then some of them I'm just like, I can't watch it. I feel too bad for the person that's getting hurt.
Oh no! If it makes me laugh, I mean,
does it bring joy? Does it bring joy to your heart, Gareth?
brings joy to my evil heart. Because I mean, look, but you can't really feel bad because it's already happened. And like, if you're watching a video that's like a month old,
Yeah. I don't know if the person's doing something stupid and they deserve it, maybe. But
what a nice heart you have. Even though they hurt themselves 6 months ago, you're like, no, I'm so sorry, I can't, man. I feel so bad for this person from 6 months ago. No.
What I have been enjoying lately is these guys who prank the wrong people. Like they'll do these pranks and then they get beaten up for it because
someone gets smashed to them. Yeah.
That's asking for trouble, eh? Yes. Yeah. Like you've seen, I'm sure you've seen those videos where a guy dresses up as like a psycho evil clown and then chases people down the street. Dude, you do that to the wrong person, that guy's gonna pull out a 9mm. He's gonna bust a cap in your ass. He's gonna put you in the ground, bro.
I've seen that happen in the Bronx. No. Somebody was, yeah.
Prank goes wrong, and no, oof. Yeah. Or these YouTubers, they think that they can go around pranking people. These young YouTubers, just because they've got like bodyguards and stuff. That I like seeing those guys getting beaten up. that brings satisfaction.
Yeah, there's a one guy. His name is Jack Doherty, and he's the guy who you are talking about. Jack Doherty is this young little punk idiot who has this. But dude, the amount of money he has, oh my soul! I mean, it's like absolutely ridiculous how much money he has. But that also shows the I mean, he runs around with this huge bodyguard and tries to cause trouble with people and then gets them to and then out comes the bodyguard kind of thing. Jack Doherty, no, this whole social media machine is a monster. Not all of it, but a very large portion of this social media monster thing is just it gives fame to the immature and young.
Yeah, no, it does definitely. I'm not try and stay away from that as much as possible, because it's quite interesting when I see when I go to like other people's, when I for people that don't know, I do a lot of house sitting, so everyone's got a smart TV, and obviously sometimes I end up watching YouTube on the TV, and when I see what a normal YouTube feed looks like without my, because you subscribe and then YouTube just feeds you the stuff that you're interested in.
Yeah.
and I see the stuff that I don't normally see on YouTube, and it's like, who watches this crap? I mean, like, what? And it's millions and millions of views, and it's all crazy. It's like, oh, it's insane.
No, exactly. But unfortunately, I mean, it shows, it shows the that there are many people out there who enjoy it. And
Yeah.
it'll make somebody rich from,
Pretty much.
somebody rich from doing dumb stuff.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah.
Social media.
We can. That's actually that's actually quite a cool subject for an actual podcast rather than just a random chat.
Okay, now it looks like I'm in this really dodgy area in the woods kind of thing, in this old little rundown house. Because I probably could put on my light, but where's the fun in that? Where's the fun in it? This is way more fun.
And we're at the 40-minute mark already.
This is the first time that I think you've actually seen our timing go. That's impressive.
Yeah.
This means that you're like, all right, Gareth, this is enough now. We're done. Yeah, I can pick up from you.
One little piece of news before we end off or whatever. I got a message yesterday from a friend of mine who does. Remember, I told you I had done a couple of these open mic nights at a little pub on a Thursday night.
Yeah.
Like a couple of weeks ago. And he's asked me if I want to take over from him playing at that pub every Thursday night and sort of running the little open mic evening, because this guy is actually moving to Dubai for a year.
As you do.
So I'm taking over his quite a few of his students at the shop as well. He's the guy who teaches with me.
Okay.
And and then obviously it's a paid gig, and then I play, and then I have like one or two sort of artists come up and do their open mic thing as well. So I'm going to chat to him a little bit more about that tomorrow. So that sounds interesting. Yeah.
Oh, thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
Everybody out there, now you know what's happening on this Wednesday night.
Yeah, Thursday.
Oh, not Thursday night. Sorry, on a Thursday night. My bad. I'm gonna go. Tonight I'm carrying on my my watchings of all of the M. Night Shyamalan movies. So, and I'm watching them in order. So tonight I'm watching I'm watching Signs.
Oh, cool. Okay, I haven't seen that one in ages.
Well,
just a quick one talking about movies. Wow, did you see there's a new Tron movie coming out? No, the reason I'm excited about. Hello?
What?
The reason I'm excited is that it's
yes, Bruce.
It's Trent Reznor and Nine Inch Nails in general doing the soundtrack, doing the score.
Great. But
yeah. So, and it looks pretty cool. So I'm gonna watch it.
You know what, Bruce? You watch it for the both of us. I'm not gonna give an hour or an hour and a half of my lifetime to that. All right. So you let us know how it is.
Jeez, dude, why did you tell us how you really feel? Wow.
Well, actually, good luck. On that note, it's been wonderful.
This has been the Spaghetti Junction podcast.
It's totally random, so hopefully it wasn't too random. But hey, thanks
for random chat.
With us, and we'll see you for a proper episode next week.
Awesome. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that stuff, and we will see you in the next one.
Goodbye.